South African Rugby Legends Association has marked another successful year off their calendar, and with a number of innovative and collaborative development projects. Recently, the successful VUCA Under-15 Ikawe Week has become the benchmark for youth development in this category. Recently, at the IRB World Rugby Conference in Dublin, the South African Rugby Union and SALA were recognised for their achievements in developing youth rugby. VUCA is one of the groundbreaking projects that has become the benchmark for development around the world, and the IRB will be implementing this in over 50 countries.
Fundamentally, it's about growing the game. Our strategy to increase participation over the next 10 years, we've got a magnificent opportunity now that we're Olympic sport. So in 2016, rugby will re-enter the Olympic Games. So the conference is about how we develop the 15-a-side game, 7-a-side game, and grow the game in partnership with our regional associations. We've put together a programme called Get Into Rugby, which is our flagship participation grassroots programme, and we're seeing that rolled out in 50 countries around the world. About 150,000 participants already this year in 1,000 locations. In Africa, we've just done a fantastic new initiative with South African Rugby in the Western Province in Stellenbosch. There was a great festival recently. We're going to expand that in South Africa in partnership with the South African Rugby Union and the Confederation for African Rugby.
The IRB is extremely excited about the outcomes of what we have done in South Africa. We are now going into the next phase where we would like to engage the older players with Get Into Rugby, and the VUCA program, which is successfully implemented, especially in the Western Cape, has now been taken up by the International Rugby Board to be part of the Get Into Rugby program.
Yeah, we've been incredibly impressed by the partnership that we've started to develop with South African Rugby. We had a training session in Stellenbosch, and we're looking to include some of the programs like VUCA Rugby, which some of the legends are involved in. So it's a very exciting time for rugby at grassroots level. Once you get into grassroots and participation level, the issues and challenges are the same, whether you're South Africa or one of the smaller countries in Africa. So it's an opportunity to share ideas, share experience, and to network.
You know, South Africa is doing a lot in terms of growing the game, and our development initiatives are now worldwide recognized, and in particular by the International Rugby Board. So it means that we are doing great things back home. I would like to commend all our provinces who are contributing towards the success of our development programs, and it's working.
The work of South African Rugby, the work of the Legends and VUCA programme is really bringing rugby into communities that maybe haven't experienced it. Way part of our agenda to grow the game across Africa, and the expertise that we've developed there we're sharing across other countries.
Keep a lookout next year for the highly successful VUCA Development Rugby programme as it expands from the Western Cape out into the rest of the country and the continent.